Patty, thanks. Team coverage continues now with Jason Allen live in our Mobile 11 Storm Chaser. Jason, where are you right now?
Doug, we're on 380. We're east of it, and we're heading in the direction of that storm that Scott was just talking to you about. We first saw that fire up a couple hours ago, just after 3 o'clock, and you can kind of see it off to the left side of the frame there as we head to the east. We've been watching it sort of stay with that, really that same size, that same structure, as it's continued to move very, very slowly off to the east. You know, it's been a spring where we've really watched storms move in from the west across the Metroplex. So let's go ahead and look back behind us from the other camera that's on top of our Mobile 11 Storm Chaser and look back toward the west if we can. Can you change that camera over, Tom, and get that up so we can look off the roof camera? All you're seeing back to the west really right now, there we go, is some hazy skies and a couple of puffy clouds. But we've been watching that very closely because the way that we saw that first storm pop up was just kind of out of the middle of nowhere. It went from nothing on the radar to boom, it was there and it was raining. So we continue to watch those puffy clouds and hazy skies and those hot, humid conditions just because we never know when something's going to come up. We'll keep in the direction of this storm here over the next half hour. We will show you anything else as it develops during this newscast, and again at 6 o'clock. Doug and Gilma?
Thank you, Jason. And likely no one is more concerned about another round of severe weather than those who are still recovering from that last round.
Hey, put yourself in that position. That's frustrating. CBS 11's J.D. Miles live from the 8,000 block Meadow Road. This is in Dallas. More on the efforts to clean up debris there. And I'm sure, J.D., everybody you've talked about knows that we've got another severe weather threat today, right?
Mm-hmm. They're well aware of it, Doug and Gilma. These huge uprooted trees you see behind me, taller than I am from the stump, they haven't been touched in the 10 days since a powerful windstorm left a trail of damage from north to south Dallas. Today, trash crews were out racing to pick up piled up debris before it possibly gets scattered again. Dozens of city trash trucks have been working to pick up tree limbs, branches, and stumps left over from the June 9th storm. These workers tell me they're on 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. shifts doing backbreaking work, clearing tons of debris out of neighborhoods with the threat of another storm system coming, bringing possible high winds and hail. Each of these trucks can hold about 7 to 8 tons before it has to be emptied, and that happens about every 3 hours to give you an idea of how much there still is. Some of these veteran sanitation workers have seen worse storms, while the newer ones we spoke to say they haven't.
It was one in 2002, I think, was real bad. They worked 7 days a week, Sundays, for almost 2 months. So this is nice, man. It's just trees falling.
No, I just started working, so this is one of the worst storms I have seen. It's a lot of work. I see we're going to put a lot of overtime in. Yeah, got to call in to the wife and kids, let them know we got to stay a couple of hours longer every day.
A lot of hours longer. Coming up at 6, we'll look at how storm-weary residents in East Dallas are preparing, some of whom were experiencing power outages intermittently all the way up until as recently as Sunday. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles.